MLB Network is your exclusive home for postseason baseball. Game 2 of the World Series between the St. Louis Cardinals and the New York Yankees. Hi again, everybody. Matt Vasgersian. Welcome to the World Series here on MLB Network. Set for what should be a good one. Lineups and first pitch are next. Back now as we draw ever closer to first pitch. Let's listen in to public address announcer Mike Carlucci.
And now, your 2017 New York Yankees.
And briefly here, a glance at the two starters who'll get the ball here in this one. Now a chance to look at the starting nine for the visiting St. Louis Cardinals. What's the key for them tonight, Harold?
Well, Matt, they got a great pitcher on the mound, so to me, my philosophy changes when I know he's throwing. I only need a couple runs. So I get that leadoff guy on, I may move him up and drive in a run every time I get an opportunity. And then it just relaxes him on the mound as well, knowing he's got a couple runs early and let him do his thing.
Michael Pineda will be on the bump for Game 2 of the series. What do you have for us on him, H?
Well, Matt, last game he pitched 6 full innings. He looked like he had good stuff. He didn't get a decision, but he gave his team a chance to be in the ball game. I look for a similar performance in this game. Time for a look at the majestic defensive alignment for the Yankees. And I'm looking down that Alexei Ramirez. Yeah, the shortstop. Man, he can pick it. You know, one of the first guys that came across and really made a major impact as a Cuban defender. He was that shortstop that got us all thinking about the Latin flair once again.
Leading off tonight for St. Louis, shortstop, number 36.
And the first pitch of the ball game here is taken for a called strike one. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Right over the middle, knee high.
2 tough pitches. Looking at both of them, they're both the same pitch, it looks like, in the same location. He just wasn't ready for it. You got to be ready for anything now.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Here's a high pop-up. Pineda is there for it. 1 away.
In the second spot tonight, center fielder number 25, Dexter.
Here's Dexter Fowler now. Here comes the first pitch. Swung on and missed. Outclassed by that fastball for a strike. And we're looking at a chilly October night here at Yankee Stadium. 53 degrees at first pitch. The 0-1 on its way. And this is fouled back and out of play. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away. Didn't mess around much in that at-bat, Dan.
No, that was pretty impressive, Matt. I really like the pitcher that trusts and works off his fastball. Right there, he decided he didn't need to use anything else. 3 straight heaters and go grab some bench.
Here's Matt Carpenter as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. The windup and the 0-1. Lays off the slider, and it's 1-1. And there are the umpires working this one. Calling balls and strikes is Mr. Patrick Johnson.
Well, as you know, Matt, most people in the game call him Patty. In the past, I've seen a couple of pitchers wonder where they miss, but he usually rewards them for making good pitches.
Boy, and that's about as bad as you can fool a guy. It's 1-2. Just getting started here in the Bronx. And this is drifting foul back into the stands. Again, a 1-2. Swing and a miss. Blew the fastball right by him, and the inning is over. 1-2-3 go the Cardinals. Tigers nothing. Yankees coming up. You're watching MLB Network. A moment now from Yankee Stadium to take a look at Joe Girardi's starting lineup. What's the key to sending fans home smiling tonight, Harold?
Matt, have you seen this guy throw? Ooh, he is electric. What do you got to do against him? I think you got to attack him early. He's just too overpowering. His stuff is electric. He's got one of those great power arms that we'll talk about for years to come. You got to take it to him before he takes it to you.
Carlos Martinez is on the mound for game 2. What do we need to know here, HR?
Well, his last outing, Matt, he pitched into the 6th inning, but he just couldn't get out of it. Ran out of gas. I think early on he's strong in games, but in this particular ball game, what am I looking for? Can he get past the 6th and maybe carry this game through and get a W? Time for a look at the majestic defensive alignment for the Cardinals. And behind the plate, Yadier Molina. See all that gold? He's wearing it for a reason. He can frame it. He can catch it. He can call the game. He's got great footwork to make the throws. You better be careful if you lead off first base. He'll stray down there and drill you. He'll get you. He will. I'm telling you. He'll pick you off.
And there you see Jacoby Ellsbury as he'll lead things off here in the home half of the first. In there, 0-1. Grounded to first. Carpenter is there. He'll take it to the bag himself, and the leadoff man is gone here to start the home first.
Second, left fielder, Brett.
So striding forward now, Brett Gardner. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Sends that one out of play for strike one. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. A windup and the 0-2 pitch. Pops this one up. Martinez has a play. He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
Batting third, catcher, Gary.
Settling in now, Gary Sanchez. No one aboard for him, and 2 gone here in the first. First offering on its way. And this is popped up. Back behind second. Diaz onto the grass. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. So the Yanks go 1-2-3. We are still scoreless. Here's Jed Jerko now. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game.
Second baseman, Jed Jerko.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Takes a high fastball for a strike.
Oh, that's for sure going to be a pitch he wants back. You're not going to get many balls right in the wheelhouse from a top-level arm like this.
0-1. Here's the pitch. And this ball's heading for the seats down the right side as the count will move to 0-2 now. Here's the 0-2. And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning.
Well, we all know he's going to get strikeouts when he's on the mound. It's kind of his thing. The key for the offense is to actually make them work for him. So that 3-pitch see you later isn't going to help very much.
Here's Randall Grichik. He'll take a look at a strike right down the middle. It's 0-1.
Pretty good pitch to hit there that he let go. I know it's early and they're probably wanting to run his pitch count up, but he may not get another pitch like that to swing at the rest of the game.
Skied into straightaway right. Judge is under it. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now.
Batting 6, the designated hitter, Matt Adams.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. A shot to first base and caught there to end the inning. Down in order go the Cardinals. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. So coming to the plate, Chris Carter will match up with Carlos Martinez to lead off the inning.
Chris Carter.
Into the windup and the pitch. Boy, not the way he wanted to start out here. It's 0-1.
Well, that's not a good pitch for him to hit. Look, this fella's got so much power, but you got to bring the pitch into the zone. Chasing that one there, right there, I'd go back and throw it to him again.
And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands.
Wow, kind of an interesting pitch call there. The batter flailed at the pitch away on the previous one, so you'd think you'd go right back there, but instead they decided to come in, make him prove he can adjust before you do.
Back up the middle. Sliding stop by Jerko. The throw to first. It's in time.
Wow, what a great show of range there. This ball looked like it might get through up the middle, but check out the sliding stop, and that's going to take him right into a good throwing position where he's able to get enough on the throw to get him out at first.
The left-handed power bat of Greg Bird digs in now. And this is fouled at the plate. The windup and the 0-1. And a neck-high fastball that time. A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. And he couldn't pull that one back as he clearly broke the plane to the plate, and that'll be ruled a strike. Now here's the pitch. Swing and a miss as he ran that 2-seamer right by him for the second out.
With how hard guys throw these days, 94 miles an hour is good, but not as impressive as it used to be. Professional hitters can catch up with that, so it's all about setting the fastball up with good off-speed stuff to make it look more effective. And that's exactly what he did right there.
I had him lunging at that one out of the zone, and that's strike one.
You know, he's really pitching well in this game. All you got to do is look at the swings they're taking. He's got guys out in front. He's got them guessing. He's coming up with some ugly swings from the opponent. He's looking good.
And that's in there as well. 0-2 now.
That was a beautiful pitch, Matt, particularly in this ballpark. The ball flies here in this park, so he's going to have to keep the ball down. If he doesn't, we're going to see a lot of balls in the air deep for homers.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Swinging a high pop-up back onto the outfield grass now. Garcia has got it, and the side is retired. Some of our nation's young minds and future leaders here in attendance. Yikes. More baseball on MLB Network right after this. Outfielder Steven Piscotty the next to hit. He's the number 7 hitter, but he's leading off the third after the first 6 guys in the lineup have been retired in order.
Yeah, it's been a great start to the guy on the mound. It'll be interesting to see if they can find a way to get to this guy before he really settles in.
And that one's in on the hands to start the inning. It's ball 1. Now the pitch. And this is popped fouled off to the right and back into the seats. Even at a ball and a strike, here's the pitch. Oh, they have him looking awfully confused up there right now. It's 1-2.
That was an ugly swing, and that's indicative of how they've been swinging bats today. They just have not looked like they're picking the ball up at all. He's just dominating them.
Now a ball crushed high in the air, deep to left, way back there, and that one is long gone. A solo shot here to left. His first homer so far in the series, and the Cardinals move out in front 1-0.
Only the first hit of the night, but it was a big one. He absolutely punished that mistake, and you have to wonder if that will open the floodgates a little.
Batting 8th, third baseman.
Standing in now, Greg Garcia. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1.
Matt, I can't get past the last at bat. I mean, to drive in a run and get you on the board first, that is huge. Now the rest of the lineup can relax and swing the bats.
A fastball that he's way out in front of. A swing and a miss.
The lineup top to bottom looks like they have no approach or game plan whatsoever. It's like they're deciding to swing before the pitch is even coming out of the pitcher's hand.
Now a swing and a miss as he picks up another one. Make it 4 strikeouts already, and there's your first out.
Hey, every pitcher gives up home runs. Some more than others. But the best ones, forget about them as soon as the next guy digs into the batter's box. He showed me a lot right there by going after the next hitter and striking him out on only 3 pitches.
Here's the catcher, Yadier Molina. This is hit down the right field line, but it's going to get out of play for strike 1. Here's a swing and a high pop-up. Drifting toward the third base dugout. And Headley will look this one in for route number 2.
Up next for the Cardinals, shortstop, Aledmys Diaz.
And that'll bring up Aledmys Diaz. 0 for 1 here in the early going. First delivery to him on the way. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. 2 out, nobody on. Now ball line foul over the Yankees dugout.
Oh, that's one he's going to want back right there. A fastball right in your wheelhouse, and you foul it.
And no swing, apparently. Ball 1.
Not sure what he saw in that pitch, but it sure looked tempting. And at least he held up. He must have been guessing.
Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. But the Cards are on the board first thanks to this solo blast. We played 2.5. It's now 1-0 St. Louis. Here's the shortstop, Alexei Ramirez. 7, 8, and 9 to start
Leading
the home third.
Yankees.
Not much going on offensively so far for these guys. 6 up, 6 down. We'll see if the bottom part of the lineup can get something going.
Well, the home crowd seems a little restless, so I'm sure they'd appreciate it. Here comes the first pitch. Takes a knee-high fastball. Got a big pass at a slider that gets past him. Swung on and missed. Really fooled him that time for the first out.
Pretty textbook pitching right there. Jump ahead in the count 0-2 and then start working outside the zone. Easier said than done, but that's the way you do it.
Here's Chase Headley. He'll swing and lift a ball foul off to the left and out of play. Yankees still on the lookout for hit number 1 here. Pops this one up just beyond the infield on the right side. Jerko will take this one, and that's out number 2.
Batting ninth.
That's exactly what they wanted out of that pitch up in the zone. They took him up the ladder, and he couldn't get up to it. So that was an easy pop-out. Well-executed pitch there.
Here's big Aaron Judge. And, Dan, it seems like this starter is just dominating the game right now. Feels like we're seeing a lot of 3-up, 3-down innings.
No doubt about that, Matt. Hey, I've enjoyed watching him go about his business, but I'm also interested to see if this offense can figure out a way to get a couple of cracks in his armor before it gets too late.
Yeah, that remains to be seen. There's a swing and a high drive into left center field. Fowler racing back at the track. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Bombers. They trail this one 1-0. Striding in once again, Dexter Fowler. He'll try to get it going here to begin the 4th. First offering on its way. A high fastball is in there.
Here we are in the middle innings, Matt, and he's over 80% first pitch strikes on hitters. You wonder why he's dominating right now. That's a great ratio, getting ahead and getting them out.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Oh, he looked like a caveman swinging a club on that one. It's 0-2 now.
Oh, man, he just tied him up in knots right there.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Line drive to left. And that's a base hit, so the pressure's on to open up the inning. Digging in for his second at-bat, Matt Carpenter. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Here's the first pitch to him. A fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind.
Well, they have been really aggressive swinging early in the count, early in this game, and that's twofold. You're either not going to get a high pitch count from the pitcher, which could go against you, or you're going to knock him out. We're coming right after you and being aggressive. Right now, I think they're just being aggressive.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. Trying to send him packing for the second time. Oh, and they pulled a string on a good changeup there as he swings and misses, and he's set down on strikes for the second time tonight.
The great equalizer, the changeup. That was a really good job of getting him to offer that one out of the zone, and it was all set up by the fact that he got ahead in the count and forced the hitter to have to protect. That's the name of the game.
Into the box now, Jed Jerko. And safe, says the first base umpire, as the throw was too late.
Now batting, left fielder, Randall Grichik.
Now time is called, and this might be to buy a little time for that reliever to get loose. And it looks like the Yankees will have a left-hander up and throwing in the bullpen. Stepping in now, Randall Grichik, as the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike one. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Ready with the 0-1. Late that time for a strike. Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. Now a little pop-up off toward the first base side. Another 0-2 coming. Down the third baseline. But this will be a foul ball, and it's still 0-2.
Well, when you're hitting with 2 strikes, you're just in battle mode. Right there, he gets a breaking ball. He just fouled it off. Got a piece of it and stays alive.
Here's Castro for 1. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. Cards leave 1, but they hold a 1-0 lead. Here's the center fielder, Jacoby Ellsbury. Back to the top of the lineup as they're still looking for their first base runner in this one.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've yet to figure this guy out on the mound. He's looked great so far.
He has, but we'll see if this second trip through the order changes anything.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what kind of adjustments these hitters are able to make in the middle innings of this game.
Line towards center field. Fowler is there, and he has it for the first out.
Jumped all over that first pitch of the inning, and he didn't miss it. Just wasn't able to steer it in a direction that resulted in a leadoff hit.
Here's Brett Gardner now. Tries to bunt his way on here, but this is a foul ball.
Man, I tell you what, I love how he's pitching right now. He has continued to pound that first pitch for strikes. When you do that, you set yourself up for great success.
He'll try to bunt his way on as he gets this one down. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Now batting, catcher, Gary.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Gary Sanchez comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. Here's the first pitch to him. Driven down the left field line. Will it stay fair? No, a little too much hook on it there. It's a foul ball. The windup and the 0-1. And boy, big problems here to start this at-bat. It's 0-2 now.
Well, you find yourself down 0-2, and the last swing you take is a bad swing. It doesn't give you a lot of confidence as a hitter, that's for sure.
A swing and a miss on a ball way outside the strike zone, and the inning is over. So the Yanks go 1-2-3. It remains 1-0. Here's Matt Adams now. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
The designated hitter, Matt Adams.
Swing and a miss, and he's behind 0-1. The 0-1 on its way. Swing and a high pop-up back onto the outfield grass now. Catch made out there by Headley, and there's your first out.
Now batting, right fielder, Stephen Piscotty.
Ready for another chance? Stephen Piscotty. And he's off to a hot start in this one. Homered his first time around. Into the windup and the pitch. And he pours this one in at the letters, 0-1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul.
Matt, he's thrown 2 pitches right down the middle and got away with them. I don't think he should go back there again, but he's got to locate a little bit better if he wants to put him away. This guy's too good a hitter.
Tries the slider to ring him up, but he lays off 1-2. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. And this is swung on and missed, so it's 2 up, 2 down to start the 5th. Good job of making him chase a pitch for the strikeout there.
Yeah, Matt, that's the advantage of getting ahead in the count. You can really force hitters to expand their zone and protect. And when they're in that mode, getting them to go after a pitch they can't do much with becomes a lot easier.
In now, Greg Garcia. As he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Set to deliver the 0-1. And here's a ball hit in the air. Ramirez into shallow left, and that retires the side. 1-2-3 go the Cardinals, but they lead it 1-0.
Leading off for the Yankees, designated hitter, Chris Carpenter.
And a check swing here, but he clearly went around on a pitch that would have been a strike anyway. It's 0-1. Here's the pitch. And this is going to be a foul ball.
That's a nice pitch right there. He threw him a breaking ball, comes back with a fastball, and now he's late. Now he doesn't know how to adjust. He's kind of caught in between. You got him set up perfectly.
Inside, as that perhaps will back him off a bit. 1-2. Ready to deliver the 1-2. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner.
Well, 2 straight fastballs inside haven't put him away. So now it'll be interesting to see what he turns to.
A shot to second base and handled for the first out.
First baseman number 33, Greg
Digging
Bird.
in to try it again. Greg Bird comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Not his best effort that time. It's strike 1.
Well, they have not been able to pick up that changeup tonight. That has been a really good pitch for him. Very effective. He's used it at the right time. It's been his money pitch.
He's ready. Here's the 0-1. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
Yeah, and if you get a guy flailing at a pitch like that, heck, you're going to go out there and throw that same pitch till he proves he can lay off of it.
Here it comes on 1-1. And he turns on this one and yanks it foul and back out of play. And tough fastball to lay off on 1-2, but he did, and it's 2-2 now.
That pitch right there, he's trying to keep him from getting his arms extended. If it's out over the plate more, he can obviously do a lot of damage with it.
Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive.
Well, he fouls off that fastball right there, and you wonder, does he love his fastball enough to come back with it 3 times in a row?
And that misses, so it's a full count, 3-2. Here comes the payoff pitch. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone. A look at our line score to this point, and I'm almost certainly jinxing things by pointing it out, but it's worth mentioning that 0 in the hit column through 2 outs here in the 5th. Now batting, Starlin Castro. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. Popped up. Jerko is there for it, and that's the 3rd out. 1, 2, 3 go the Bombers. They're down 1-0. Here's the catcher, Yadier Molina. He'll try and get things started as we begin inning number 6.
Yadier Molina.
Into the windup and the pitch. Checks his swing, but this pitch is right there for strike 1.
When you're facing this good a hitter, man, that strike 1 becomes so important to get ahead with him and make him think about something else. Now you can control the at-bat.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. And this is taken in there by Ellsbury for the 1st out.
Now batting, shortstop.
And that'll bring up Aledmus Diaz. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game. First pitch coming. Here it is. And a fastball just a bit high. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. Ready with the 1-1 pitch. Driven down the left field line. Will it stay fair? No, a little too much hook on it there. It's a foul ball. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Again, he sends it out of play. And now a pitch on the way. Line to the right side. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
Well, he gets a hanging slider and does a nice job of driving this ball the other way. Great piece of hitting.
Dexter Fowler.
Here's Dexter Fowler now, as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike 1. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. A 1 pitch on its way. Grounded to the right. Bird has it. Throw on to second, so they'll get the lead man, and that's all.
The batter, first baseman, Matt.
Here's Matt Carpenter. 0 for 2 with a couple of strikeouts for him so far. First offering on its way. Pitch is a cold strike. The throw. Short hop, but he's out. Great play to pick the throw and slap the tag on him to end the inning. It'll be Alexi Ramirez's turn when we come back. It's the Cardinals 1 and the Yankees nothing. Here's the shortstop, Alexi Ramirez. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And now the Cardinals get the bullpen working here. Both a lefty and a right-hander have stood up. Now a ball lined to the left side, but foul. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
One thing you try to do as a hitter is figure out what pattern the pitcher is pitching. I can't cover the whole plate. He's done a masterful job of pounding him on the outside half for strikes, and they haven't figured it out yet.
Ripped down the line. In there for extra bases, and there goes the perfect game. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out. Finally, a little something for them to get excited about.
Yeah, a rally can begin with a single swing of the bat. And this might be their chance right here. They've struggled to produce a lot of runs, but there he is at second base. A shot to the outfield scores him. Then who knows what kind of roll they could get on. Got to take it one good at-bat at a time.
Here's Chase Headley. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball 1.
His approach at the plate right here has to be to the right side. If he gets it through the infield, that tying run might come around, but at the very least, that would get the runner to third with less than 2 outs.
Who pulled the string and had him way out in front, a ball and a strike.
Boy, that was a good changeup right there. You see how he swung through that ball? Man, he's got him thinking now, because that was clearly an indication he was looking fastball and got fooled.
No runs, just 1 hit, and no errors for the Yankees so far. Out in front as this is pulled foul into the seats. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And he lays off it to even the count 2-2. He's set. Here's the 2-2. And he tries to get him to reach for it, but it stays outside. 3-2.
Pretty easy pitch to lay off there, 2-2. Not even close to being in the strike zone. He made it easy for the hitter in that one.
Hit sharply toward the right side. And that's taken in straightaway right. Will he try from second? And he'll make it up to third safely here with 1 away.
Now batting.
So striding in, Aaron Judge, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1. Well, as demonstrated there, that's a tough pitch to do anything with.
Oh, you think? If you've got a good fastball like he does, that location can be really effective. It looks so tempting to the hitter, but making contact on that pitch can be very tough.
And now a pitch hit sharply on the ground. So that'll get foul. It's 0-2 now. Looking for the K. Here's the pitch. Lays off that time, and it's 1-2.
Definitely a strikeout situation here with that runner on first, so that's smart, trying to make him chase that slider out of the zone.
No runs, just 1 hit, and no errors for the Yankees so far. Chop fouled over towards the coaching box. Now another 1-2. And that one stayed too low, apparently. A 2-2 count. Here's the pitch. And he struck him out. And wouldn't this be something if he could work out of this with that 1-run lead still in check?
That strikeout changes the whole complexion of the inning. He was definitely pitching for it with a runner on third and 1 out, and he got it. Now it's going to take a hit or something like a wild pitch to get that guy home.
Here's the center fielder, Jacoby Ellsbury, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. 2 outs here with a runner at third. Now a flare out toward right center. In comes Piscotty. And that ends the inning. 1 left for the Yankees. They still trail 1-0. back here in the Bronx. It's on to the 7th now in Game 2, but before we start, there's a look at our game summary to this point. Ready for another chance? Matt Carpenter. And guys, 7th inning already. Hey, I'm not complaining, but this one's been flying by.
Yeah, I'll agree with that, Matt. That's what you get when both starting pitchers have it working. Neither of them have been nibbling around the strike zone at all, and they've trusted their defense to make the plays, and they've done just that.
Yeah, and it's resulted in a game that could really go either way in these late innings. Pitch is away, but it's swung on and grounded to second. Castro's got it, and the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7.
The batter number 3, second baseman, Jed Jerko.
Digging in once again, Jed Jerko. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. And some action out in the Yankee bullpen now as a right-hander starts to loosen up. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner.
He's been doing a nice job out there on the mound, but the deeper you get into the game, the more the hitters have seen you. This is the part of the lineup that he has to be really careful with.
1 out, nobody on. Swing and a miss on the slider, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
I think a big reason why he's been so effective in this one, that he's been just about getting ahead of every hitter. Seems like every one of them are 0-2, 1-2, and just about every at bat. And when that's the case, your chances of getting a good pitch to hit are way worse.
That's a nice job of staying alive. A 2-strike breaking ball just out of the zone. He was able to put enough on it to get another pitch.
And another foul ball. Here comes another 0-2. Another one sent foul. The 0-2 delivery. Got him. And that's 8 strikeouts now for him in the ball game.
Now batting, left fielder, Randall.
Here's Randall Grichik. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. Fouled back. 0-1 count, and the pitch. Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2.
I gotta say, his command of the corners in this start has been pretty exceptional. He's mixed east and west really well, and it's a big reason why he's had success.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And he's got himself another one as he picks up strikeout number 9 here, and the side is retired. See the speedy Brett Gardner start things out when we come back. It's the Cardinals 1 and the Yankees 0. Ready once again, Brett Gardner. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. Some activity out in the bullpen now as a couple of left-handers begin to stir. Swing and a little blooper to center. Coming on is Fowler. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning.
Now batting, catcher, Gary. Sanchez.
Digging in to try it again, Gary Sanchez. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. First pitch on its way. And a fastball just below the knees, ball 1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. One and one.
Guys, I've been really impressed with him tonight. I mean, he's carving these guys up with all of his pitches.
Look into Molina now, the 1-1. Maybe too much break on the slider. 2-1.
So he threw the slider darting away to him 2 times in a row. Now I don't think he'll go for it again. I'm looking for something hard inside on this pitch.
Called strike that time, and it's even at 2-2.
2 balls, 2 strikes, a crucial count for both pitcher and hitter. So, Dan, what was your approach on the mound in that count? Do you still pitch for the strikeout here?
I think one of the keys, Matt, you want to try to initiate contact. The one thing you don't want to do, you don't want to run the count to 3 balls and 2 strikes. Whatever you want to throw it over for a strike.
Hit the other way out toward right field. Piscotty is over to his right as he puts this one away. 2 down.
Now batting.
Here's Chris Carter now. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. And this is fouled back and out of play.
Well, he's done a great job on the hill throughout this game, and it's something to be proud of anytime you can pitch a good game in this ballpark, especially when it's not your home ballpark.
Here's a swing and a high pop-up. Molina has a play, and the inning is over. So the Yanks go 1-2-3. They're on the short end of a 1-0 score. Ready for another shot now. Matt Adams. 0 for 2 on his line thus far.
Matt Adams.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Leaves a slider right over the middle.
Well, he's done a real nice job with that breaking ball in this start. That's not the first time he's locked a guy up with it.
And this is bounced foul at the plate, and that moves the count to 0-2 now. And he struck him out. The 10th victim set down on strikes thus far.
People always talk about how important getting the leadoff man on base is, and it's true. So in the 8th inning of a 1-run game, that's a really nice job of attacking a hitter and sending him packing.
Stephen Piscotty will stand in again as we take you back to earlier in the ball game. This one swing here has been the entire offense to this point, as this home run accounted for the only run they've tallied so far. Into the windup and the pitch. Slider right over the middle, taken for a strike.
Matt, this is getting a little ridiculous. That strike right there puts him at 90% of hitters he's thrown first pitch strike to. You do that, yeah, you're going to dominate lineups.
Here's a cutter that's off the plate, 1-1. Here's the 1-1 pitch. And this will find the seats behind the first base dugout. Out of play.
That's probably not what he wants to do with 2 strikes right there with the fastball. He is fortunate he just fouled it off.
And a good take there. Close, but it's 2-2.
I like the pitch. It just missed. That's a sweeping slider. That thing is nasty. Try to get him to chase it. I might even come back with it again.
1 out, nobody on. A full count, 3 balls and 2 strikes.
Time to focus here. This game is way too close to be walking, guys, so we'll see if he can make him swing the bat on this next pitch.
Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. And here's a ball hit in the air. And Castro will put this one away for route number 2.
Now batting, third baseman, Greg Garcia.
Striding in once again, Greg Garcia. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. Here comes Yankee manager Joe Girardi on his way to the mound. And a change is forthcoming, as that's going to do it for his starter here this evening. So he'll exit after a good 7 2/3, but he'll also be on the hook for the L unless things get turned around here.
Your attention, please. Now
so they'll make a matchup move here and bring on a southpaw to face the left-handed hitter due up.
Neat.
First offering on its way. And this one's tapped foul at home plate. And he misses with it. 1-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And here's a ball hit in the air. Sanchez has a play. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Nothing doing here this half. Not too many more shots left. Home half of the 8th coming up. It's the Cardinals 1 and the Yankees nothing. The left-handed power bat of Greg Bird digs in now. Been a strikeout victim twice in this one. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Fowler has a read on it. And that's the first out of the inning. Here's Starlin Castro. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. Third baseman hugging the line here. Now the first pitch. Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball 1. Oh, and this one is hit a ton out to center. Racing back the center fielder. And he will run this one down, moving to his left, and that's the second out of the inning.
Boy, talk about hitting into some rough luck. That was an absolute bullet to the outfield that gets caught, and he would have represented the tying run.
Into the box, Alexi Ramirez. As he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike 1. He's working on a 1 for 2 game so far. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Chop foul at the plate here, and it's 0-2.
Boy, he's been great in this one, and he's only 1 strike away from putting another 0 on the scoreboard.
And Ramirez able to hold off on that one, but he still trails in the count. It's 1-2.
Boy, it's hard to sit on an 0-2 fastball. I think that pitch just locked him up a bit. But lucky for him, it was just a little out of the zone.
Line drive to left. And that falls in for a solid base hit, his second of the night. So the bottom of the inning is still alive after the 2-out base hit.
Well, he's been on quite a roll tonight. Retired 8 hitters. Now with that base hit right there, that kind of breaks that streak of retired 8 in a row. Let's see how he adjusts out of the stretch now.
Into the box now, Chase Headley, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. The set and the 1-0 pitch. Pulls this one into the air out into right field. Piscotty's there for it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Yanks leave 1. It remains 1-0. The beautiful views of Manhattan at night. Welcome back to this MLB Network broadcast from right here in the Big Apple. Into the box
leading
now, Yadier Molina. He'll be charged with trying to get on board, leading off the ninth. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Line toward right center. And there's a base hit, and this could wind up as an important insurance strike here as the leadoff man's aboard to start the ninth. Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
Managers these days like to think of that 9-hole hitter as the second leadoff man, and he plays the role pretty well right here. Gets the leadoff double, and now he gives the real leadoff man a chance to bring him home.
And that'll bring up Aledmys Diaz as he'll take a look at ball one. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. Hit hard on the ground to first. Bird gloves it, and it's a productive first out as that runner's able to advance 90 feet up to third here.
Center fielder number 25.
Here's Dexter Fowler now. Batter-pitcher matchup numbers with John Neese. 7 hits in 23 at-bats. He also has 1 home run. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1.
This is where you got to pitch to the strikeout. Infield's drawn in. You don't want contact. You want to make him swing and miss. Throw the nastiest stuff you have.
Here's the 0-1 pitch. Laid off as it caught the inside corner. A man at third with 1 away. Grounder down the line at third, but a foul ball, and the count holds at 0-2.
Well, I think he's trying to get that 2-strike fastball out of the zone. Just caught too much of the plate right there. Fortunately, he fouled it off instead of putting it in the seats.
So he racks up the swinging strikeout on the breaking ball. Dexter Fowler goes down for out number 2 in the top of the ninth. Here's Matt Carpenter. Not much in the way of productivity from him so far, but he's got a chance to come through here in a crucial spot.
Yeah, it's time now that he has to put the rest of those bats behind it, because none of that matters if he can clutch up when it really counts.
Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch. Good swing. Just got to try and straighten that one out. Trying to keep the deficit right where it is. The pitch. Front door curve is taken. Strike 2.
Love that pitch right there, and he executed it perfectly. A big arcing curveball that starts at the batter's hip and then just bends onto the inside corner. A lot of hitters have a tendency to open up way too early, and they can't make good contact on that pitch. On 0-2, you'll sometimes get a guy to chase a fastball out of the zone away or up, but when it's way down like that, it's much easier to lay off because you can tell the ball is moving further away from eye level as it comes in.
A man on third with 2 down. And this one's chopped foul right at home plate. Another 1-2 delivery. Now a little pop-up off toward the third base side. And this will not be caught. It's a foul ball. A ball and 2 strikes. Here it is. Here's a line drive into center field. It's a base hit. And the insurance run comes across to score from third. It's a 2-0 ball game. And he is in at third base with an RBI triple.
Well, that base hit right there gives him 2-run cushion. When you have a 2-run cushion late in the game, you got to feel pretty good about yourself.
Here's Jed Jerko now as he takes a called strike at the knees. It's 0-1. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Started that swing a bit too early.
He's falling behind right now after that swing right there. Now he's 0-2. And 0-2, choke up a little bit and try to put the ball in play. You just got to be in battle mode right now.
And this is popped fouled off to the right and back into the seats. Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. And he struck him out. So a good pitch there, and now they're going to need to string some hits together in this last at-bat if they want to get back in this thing. Redbirds get on the board, and it comes on the RBI triple. Last chance coming up here for the Bombers. It's now 2-0 St. Louis. Striding into the box, Aaron Judge. He's the one to start things off with his guys in danger of seeing this series leveled at a game apiece, barring a ninth-inning rally. Aaron Hicks will be summoned a pinch hit here to start the bottom of the ninth. And remember, they need 2 to tie, 3 to win, so he's got his work cut out for him here. And that misses for ball 1.
Tell you what, that insurance run at the top of the ninth inning right there sets the pitcher up nice. Now instead of having to live on the corners and nibble a little bit, you can go after them. They hit a home run, solo shot, no problem. You still got a chance to win this game.
This is hit on the ground, but foul. Pitch on the way. Inside with the slider, and that'll back him up a bit. And this pitch is hit foul off to the left and out of play, so the count goes to 2-2 now. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Hit in the air to center field. Fowler has a read on it. 1 down.
The batter, center fielder.
Here's the center fielder, Jacoby Ellsbury, who could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Swinging a ball hit on the ground, but a foul ball here. 0-1. The 0-1 pitch. Now a ball grounded foul over toward the coaching box. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And the 0-2 here is fought off at the plate, and we'll do it again. He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Hard hit ball to second. There is Jerko. Throw to first will be in time to take care of Ellsbury, and there are 2 gone now. Here's Brett Gardner now. He's their last shot here with 2 away in the ninth as they look to avoid the shutout.
Yeah, Matt, they just haven't had any answer for the great pitching so far in this one.
Line drive to center field. But this is taken in as a perfect metaphor to end this one, as that ball was hit hard, but the ball game is over.
Yeah, they could only manage 2 hits against him the entire game, so they were never really in a position to even challenge him. Rock solid win and a memorable performance.
This one, definitely a low-scoring affair as we get one last look at our final line score. Well, we've talked about his dominance all throughout the game, and he ended up finishing what he started. A complete game shutout. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, there's absolutely no debate as far as I'm concerned. He dominated this game, and he really never allowed the opposition to gain any kind of momentum. This was fun to watch.
This evening's game finishes 2-0 the final score. The St. Louis Cardinals have evened up this World Series at 1 game apiece. Michael Pineda struck out 10 in the losing effort. So that's a wrap here tonight. For my partners in the booth, Harold Reynolds and Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB Network. Good night, everybody.